Hey there folks, back at you with another video. Today we're going to be working on this Bobcat 773. Um, this skid steer has been in some previous videos. I worked on it before, and after some wheeling and dealing, we ended up with this thing, and we're going to get this thing all fixed up and ready to go. So there's a pretty long list of all the things that needs to be done to it. Lots of small things, nothing major because mechanically it's in pretty good shape. And then right now we're winging it because we're going old school. We're using a camera or my phone right now because my little GoPro gave the ghost. So after 3 years of loyal service, it ain't working. So I got a new one coming. Till then, we're just going to be winging it old school style. So here we go. Please like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. Don't cost nothing. Let's get past the intro. Let's get into this. All right, so we got a lot of little things going on, but the biggest major thing here is this joystick right here. The throttle is stuck big time. We're going to get, let me get my custom cover seat cover off. We're going to get another seat ordered because this one is shut all the hell. So we're going to get that done. We got to do something with lights here because they are gone. Not sure what I'm going to do here. I may just fill this hole in and put an LED in there or something. Or maybe just mount an LED. Oh, sorry. An LED right up in here. Do the same thing over here. I got to look into that yet a little bit. But the biggest thing is that throttle lever. That cable is all seized up. And then, a bunch of little stuff like this right here. It needs a bolt so it stays in place. The windows are a little tough to slide. The headliner is all cattywampus, so we need to get that all. We need to get that all fixed up, and then yeah. So get that done. Another thing we need to do is I got her all washed up, so she's nice and spiffy clean now. Another thing we want to do is probably want to do an oil change on it because I don't know when the last time that's been done. So we'll get oil changes done, things of that nature, and make sure all the oil levels, hydraulics, and that kind of stuff is all in up to par. So yeah, here we go. So there we go. We're going to do that, and we'll bring it right back. We're going to take you along on the ride. On getting this thing all patched up. Another thing I almost forgot is these hydraulics. Look at that. These hydraulics are just dangling there, so the clamp is there. So I wonder if we can get that, put back into that clamp so everything sits a little better. So there we go. I'm gonna flip the cab over, and we'll take you along on the process on how we get this thing all fixed up and up and running. Here we go. Be right back. Oh, phew. That thing is heavy. I tell you what, these shocks, they're done for. But see, that's what I like about the case. They flip forward like a semi hood. So the only thing I have to do is just give it a good old jerk, and then it'll come up. The Bobcats, I mean, you gotta, especially when the shocks are out like that, man, you just gotta heave that bastard. Holy potatoes. First things though, if you ever want to undo flip the cab up on a Bobcat on these older ones, these are the corners, right here. That's where there's a nut with a big washer on there. Right here, 3/4 inch. Zip those loose, and then you can flip that cab up. So now I'm going to look at that lever there, and let's give you a good spot, guys. Kind of miss my GoPro right now. Anyway, it's just a rod, which I didn't know. So there's a rod here. That's for your throttle. So just at looking at this whole contraption, we'll start with loosening these bolts up right here and see what comes out. By now you realize I am not a Bobcat expert by any means. I worked on Case, New Hollands, some Bobcats. I worked on all kinds of Bobcats, or skid steers, I should say. Worked on all kinds of skid steers. But you know, they're all same principle on the end of the day. So, all right, gonna zip those loose and we'll see what we'll find. Here we go. Well, that's almost too easy. So we took those two bolts off, and then this, oh, sorry, this sits like that. And then this bottom part right here was hooked to this rod right there. And let's grab that lever. So right now, that's functioning. So, and that goes right back here on top of that shut-off solenoid. Let me grab my other hand here. Oh, sorry. So that works freely now. So now we need to figure out why this bad boy don't want to shift back and forth. So I'm going to take this apart and see what we find. So we'll bring it right back. Here we go. All right. So that actually came off without too much trouble. So now we got this, and that's seized up in there really, really bad. So I'm gonna grab a hammer real quick. Let's grab a hammer. It's MC hammer time. Oh, wrong drawer. That's probably our drawer. I need a hammer drawer right here. Let's give that thing a little tap, 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 and see what she does. Oh. It's a runner! Ugh. Ooh, it's got some, looks like some spring washers in there. Come on, focus your damn thing. Can you tell? Yep, right there. See that? Got some spring washers in there and a bunch of rust. So, yeah. I'm going to peel these off, and then we're going to run the wire brush over this right here and this section right here. So see if we can get this all cleaned up. So here we go. When we get that done, we'll bring it back. All right. Got a new camera going. Couple, I'd say about a week or two later. Got my fingers almost cut off with a chainsaw. Got a new camera, so this should give you a little better quality, picture quality here. These are the old ones. They are completely done. Some of these are broken. Let's see here. Which one? Right here is one that was broken, as you could tell. So these are no good. So order me some new ones. I got these off of Amazon. So some new wave washers. And then this is more like a hard plastic kind of washer. So, and got everything cleaned up. Got all the rust off. I had to file the inside a little bit. Never seized the bolts. But you know what they say about never seized, that's never for you, that's always for the next person. So here we go. Let's put these wave washers on there really quick here. So there you go. put that right there. Oh, I forgot. I need to put these nuts on the back side. Let me put those in here. Make sure we get these lined up like that. All right, so got that going right there. Got the nuts in place, and I'm gonna put this it's like more like of a pressure washer, I guess, to go against the there we go, there's that. Trying to do all this with one hand. So here comes the next one. So we're going to tighten these up and then we'll bring it back. So I'll be right back. All right, I got all my parts right here. I got this thing all ready to go. So I'll put back together. You can see the wavy washer in there, washers. And then the friction ring. I just call that a friction ring. I don't know if that's the official word for it or not. So this right here, that is your rod that goes all the way back to the engine, and then that's where we have to hook it back on, and then we can and it was hooked to this bottom hole right here, this bottom one. So we're going to do that, and then this bracket needs to go in between this plate here like that, because that is for a adjustment. As you can tell, it's like a stopper. See it? See that? So I'm going to put that together now real quick, and then once you get that put in place, then we'll bring it right back and show you. So here we go. All right, so we got her in place. So as you can tell, oh yeah, she likes to go back. You see that? So that clearly means we got to stiffen that up a little bit. So we'll do that with this. You don't want to have it too stiff, but you don't want to have it too light either. We could use a little more. Alright, I think I need to grab me a ratchet with a longer handle. As you can tell, it's starting to stiff up a little bit, but it's not enough. Let me. We'll have to set up the fan. It's hot and muggy here today. Anyway, so I knocked so much rust off, I had to reuse one of the old shims. So I grabbed the one that was the nicest out of the three old ones, put that in there. Oh, look at that. So now I could tighten it up enough, because that was the whole problem. There was just not enough shim there, because like I said, there was so much rust all over, and it cleared so much rust. I needed extra shim, so I got 4 in this thing now. But just FYI, when you're working on old crap like this that is rusty and whatnot, you know, these are some of the things I deal with. So so we got that done. You know, you got to put a little bit of effort into it, but not too much, so you don't have to worry about it jiggling back by itself. So we got that all set. Now we're going to start on the seat. So here we go. That's going to be a fun one, but we're all right. Well, we got the seat out. So It's these bolts right here. They're pretty crusty. So I had one of them I had to cut off because the nut was just completely rotted away. And this really loved, let me get up here, really loved collecting potatoes. So my boys cleaned that all out. We're gonna get that all cleaned up and spiffy clean. So now we're getting ready for a new seat. Already took some measurements, marked the holes that'll line up with those bolts. The only thing is the width is off. So, but they gave you. We're just gonna have to grab an Allen, little suckers loose. All right. All right, so we moved the rails out as far as possible outward. They were sitting right there, and this is the farthest hole that way. You got to, maneuver around a little bit because there's several bolt hole options, and then so now we got the right distance with the new one versus the old one. Got the first rail in place right there. So there you go. Alright, well, we're going to give you guys a cliffhanger. So here we go. We're going to call this video good, and we're going to pick up on the next video for the next episode on this whole skid steer ordeal. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot, don't cost nothing. And we're going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.